Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's NG Paradox, and I'm back. I do apologize that over the last week or two, there's been a gap between videos, and then obviously there was a time when there was no videos for a few days. That's because I've been away for the past couple of weeks. I've been doing a lot of things, and I was unable to record. But I'm completely back now, so things should be going back to normal. Hopefully there'll be less of a gap between videos. And it was not a good time for me really to end the last part because we were marching to war. And it's not good then to come back when you're about to go to war because then you kind of think, what was I thinking? But yes, we were declaring war upon the Prince of Pichu. And Pichu obviously is in its own civil war, so that gives us a slight possibility of victory. And it wasn't the best choice for war, obviously, you know. He's quite weak right now, but obviously the whole thing being a vassal of Yi Ti, it could cause problems for us. Yi Ti might be able to get involved in some way or whatnot. So it wasn't the best choice of war to go for, but you know, we have to take the chances that we've got, and this is one of the few chances that we had. I don't think we had any more men. No, we have no more men to pick, and nothing else. I think we just go in the war, and everything looked fine and dandy. Apart from the whole possible loss here. They're about to take this, which could be problematic. But we should be able to defeat them now. We've got 1,000 more men. They should be able to handle that. Even with a river crossing there, we should be okay. We'll go take them down. We should be able to make peace with them. So he's obviously this guy here. So he's the raid upon us. Hopefully we can get rid of them. Hopefully there's no one else to raid us. We can then go and join in the battle. Oh! Wait, so as soon as I go into the battle here, and we do have pretty low morale here, but looking over here, what is this? 9,000 men. We got the Grey Waste Raiders, which are kind of walking up over here. 4,000, 7,000 from Yi Ti. So Yi Ti is getting involved in that war. In his civil war. Yeah, so the God Emperor of Yi Ti has joined the war. That's not good. That's 9,000 men. I'm slightly worried. I'm very worried. They are coming to attack me. Is that what it said? Are they coming to attack me? Lan Kuo-yi, Hejin, and Ran... Oh, so the rebels are running to me. So is that good? Well, they're enemies. So technically I wouldn't want them in my land. They might attack my land. Let's try and see if we can piece out this guy. White piece, there we go, perfect. We'll get him out. There's 9,000 men here from the God Emperor. That worries me. We could try and walk around and get to the capital. The capital has 7,000 men to defend. We need to take this piece of land, really, and defeat his army. But if I'm going to pull out because I don't want to be close to this 9,000 men. So I'm going to pull out. We're done with that. Okay, perfect. Don't need to get that back because obviously we're making a white piece there. We have no money right now, so I don't really have many other options. But that, I mean, if I attack him, obviously I'm not at war with Yi Ti, but it says the 17,000 men are red. And I've had things in the past where an army that has joined someone else's army that's not really in direct war with me, I still have to fight them. So I'm not completely sure if the Yi Ti army would actually fight if I attacked, but I'm pretty sure they would from past experiences. So I don't want to jump in there and get my ass kicked, but they are leaving. Ramessar. If they leave, I could jump in and take it. But I'm leaving these guys up here to cause potential problems. They've only got they've got 4,700 men, which is more than me. So you know what, let's stay here. Let's wait for them to move. The 17th of December. Okay, we'll wait for these guys to move out, then we'll jump in, we'll take that. I need the hope that the Yi Ti army leaves Pichu. So I probably need to hope for them to beat these guys. That is probably my only possible chance of success. Now, they're okay to move, they're going to Drakat. So they're not getting involved with me. They actually might attack me if I go here. You know what, I'm going to stay out. For now, I think it might be best for us if he defeats his the rebellion. If he defeats the rebellion, it might take the Yi Ti Emperor out, but then I'm guessing the Yi Ti, if the Yi Ti Emperor can join that war, he might then join against me. But he might maybe he'll disband his men and then he'll be brought into the war, possibly. I'm not completely sure on that. A lady of the Reach just died from suspicious circumstances. Her only son, 0 years old, is now the ruler. That was, oof, that was lucky. She had a kid. I mean, it would have gone to her brother. No, it wouldn't have. He's a pain. So it wouldn't have... Okay, who would have been next in line, then? Who's next in line? Would have gone to this guy... A Fozzaway. Yeah, the Tyrells are not looking so great over there, but we don't care about what's going on over there. That'll come much, much later. We're still dealing with our own things. Oh, if I could take this. I mean, if I have to, I will make white peace. Because dealing with 21,000 men, not my thing. Not my thing indeed. But we had to take the chance. We had to. So they're going to march away. Has been a success. Look at that. Our aunt is always so good. She's always so good. 16th of... Oh, they're going to Pichu now. Okay, so they actually marched to Pichu. Has been done. Okay, so she's done some construction here. That's good. Our armies now, I'm a bit worried because we don't know where they are. Like, where they're marching. Now, he's at home. This guy is here. And we know the main army's here. So I'm going to say he's probably going to go here. He's probably not going to march right into them. So he's probably going to go there and take that back. That's what I would guess. And there we go. Perfect. So I'm going to stay here. Wait for them as well. Because if I march into them, these guys jump in. Or if I stay here and they jump in, I could be in trouble. 14%. Now, he's not leading the men himself. The Emperor, the God Emperor, is not leading his men either. The Black. But I need to be careful, because, you know, we could get trapped. And they got more men. My aunt has died. Ah, small private funeral for the aunt. She will be missed. She was an important member of the family, the council and stuff for many years. New Justiciar then. Leo Redox, my own brother. I mean, he's a great military man. He's a great military man, but this guy's a formidable fighter. He's never going to get it. So I think we should have him. There you go, Leo, my other brother. So there we go, brother, cousin, all on the council. My other cousin. See, it's a Redox kind of situation here. Lots of family. Leo, you're not married yet. We probably should think the Demon of Drac. I just love that name. I love it when they give that name. Sometimes it can be silly, and sometimes it happens a bit too often. There's a long war going on, but yeah, it does sound really nice. They've gone down. They've gone to Nesalat, so they've gone back here. Why? Where did his army go? I need to know where your army's gone, sir. Where's your court? They're still in Peak. Interesting. Oh my god. Okay, they just jumped on top of me. And I can't escape. 23,000 men. Yeah. Okay, they get here on the 21st of June. 14th of July. 3rd of July. 11th. So that's actually the closest one, but we'll never get there in time. 21st. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, wait. I'm in my own land. Disband! Yeah. God, I was shitting myself just then. It's like, oh no, my armies. But no, we could just tell the men to disband. Disband, my men! Disperse into the forests, and we'll meet back up in Nefer. There we go. They could then take this, which could damage our colony. That would not be good. But it's better than me losing my entire army. Plus, they're now moving to Muscat, which was this one. So they're actually going back. So that worked out in the end. My coffers are almost empty. The peasants are restless. I only have one. Why am I trying not to kidnap him? Because we haven't got a good chance of that happening. Okay, well, his brother then. It could give us a 50%. Probably not going to happen either. Then again, you never know. Maybe there's some we can... Oh, we have no money. We could kidnap. Let's just see if there would have been someone. 8%, 15%. Yeah, it would never work. It never work trying to kidnap him. I guess, could I... What's my thing? My focus is rulership. Would I be an intrigue guy? I am cruel, humble, patient. Maybe not, but we can't change it anyway. My coffer's almost empty. Tax income. Calm the peasants. Increase tax income or calm the peasants? Let's increase tax income. I need money. I need money. But what do we do? Do I re-get my army? We only have... Ooh, we've only got, like, less than 9,000 men now. That's not good. The people are not fond of Mr. Parry the Rash. He doesn't have much money. Ooh, they would accept a white peace. Now, I think he's only willing to accept this because he's got the other war going on. That's the only reason. And he is winning that war, and the God Emperor with him, he is going to win. No matter what. There's no way he's going to lose this. But the question is, if he does win, will the Emperor of Yiti defend him against me? And I have a feeling he would. I have a bad feeling that he will. Because I'm pretty sure when I played as the Iron Throne, when someone got attacked by someone outside, that you can usually go help them if there's no, you know... even if there is a Mega War system, you still do it, but the AI probably is less likely to choose it in a Mega War situation. But in this situation, yeah, he's probably going to help them. And even if he doesn't, he's gaining more and more men. Look at that, yeah. As the war goes on, he's gaining more of his men back. He'll defeat them, he'll get his men back as well. And I'm losing men. I've only got 2,900. I'm not looking so great. We have no money. We've no nothing. Maybe I should actually just... This actually might have been a godsend. Maybe I was a fool. Maybe I was too rash. Parry was too rash. I think we're to do it. I can't kidnap him. I can't beat him. The only hope I'd have is that he would stay out the war. And I don't think he will stay out the war. To be honest. White peace. There we go. I'm going to white peace. I lose prestige and stuff, but, you know, we're going to be patient. And Parry is funnily enough, he's a patient man, but he's known as the Rash. So, that's maybe kind of opposite to that in a way, but okay. But there we go. It didn't work as I hoped. I was hoping we could have a chance, you know, try and take our opportunity, but with the God Emperor getting involved, it was going to be impossible from there. It was going to be impossible. So for my wife, she sells a weak claim upon it, but she sells that strong claim as well. So it didn't hurt us too much, you know? There's still a chance. Yeah. Okay, my dispute, my best efforts to try and improve your wrongly tarnished reputation. Just stand the realm has lessened. Thanks. Great. I already lost prestige before, now you've made it worse. Thanks, brother. He's probably doing it on purpose, knowing... knowing family. Knowing the families. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. For you, let's have a quick look at this. Okay. We got weak claims, we just need to wait for another... No, that's it, we just need to wait for another war. Another war, big civil war that happened in UT. We could definitely do it next time. We can do it, we just need an ally that will help us. That would be the thing. We can get an ally to help us out of these people. I mean, I'm not sure he would want to be my friend now. As the regent, if we could just get him to join us, and then we could declare war upon one of them, it could work. Definitely. As the regent. You are my brother after all. So, I mean, him being the regent wouldn't be too bad. He is my brother after all. Out on the bleeding shore. My wife, she's new, she's a foreigner. Maybe people wouldn't accept it as much. There we go. We'll go with that then. My phone's going off, and apparently it's probably an advertisement. Stupid adverts. Mr. Baratheon died of cancer, so the former king of the Iron Throne has died of cancer. Look at King Boris and his big crown. The Fist of Rhaenyra. Good for him, his Lannister wife. Get in bed with those Lannisters, hey Baratheons. You disgust me. You disgust me. I'm actually kind of happy we got out of that war, actually. I'm pretty, yeah. I'm going to, you know, need to just do that. As you're working, you burst into study. My lord, you've been up all night again. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard, lest you shall collapse from exhaustion. Well, I am a humble man. Cruel, though, but would I be cruel to myself, then? Not necessarily. I'm patient, neither shall I. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps he is right. Perhaps he is right. You know, I'll heed his advice. I think he would. It's not good for me. Like, I don't see why you'd ever choose to do that, to lose, Diligent, because Diligent is a great trait. But I think for the roleplay, Parry would choose it based upon his stats. He'd be like, you know what, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just take a back seat, quieten down a bit. But yeah. Okay, a claim upon the reach. Lady Riona, she was married to a Corgil, but he was slain by an Ulla, who died in the dungeons of another Ulla, his own family. Okay. Her child is a Weil, but is disinherited, and is married to a Barrows, and their kids are Barrows. So this could be bad if she takes that. 9,000 men. I don't think she's going to take it from Little Garth. Little Garth may be 1 year old, but I think he'll be fine. So now we need to wait for one of these claims to work out. There we go. See, it's gone back to normal. Wait for the big next rebellion to happen now. It is elective, I think, now, from what we saw before, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So it's actually not as likely that he is going to have rebellion. I think they'll be quite happy with that. The fact that he's married to her is pretty annoying, but yep, that's fine. Good for him. That's what he wants. My rightful seat. My brother-in-law. So you want to go take Trader Town. So he has got 8,000 men. It's only 10 gold. And he is my brother-in-law. He's married to her. It wouldn't help me if he lost it, really. But it would have caused more chaos. So I might be happy with that. And if I help him and he takes it back, he might be willing to give me an alliance, which then could help me to get Peak or the other one, potentially. Though this would be the easiest one to get, because I have a strong claim upon it. But we'll do it. We'll cause chaos. Either way, is either going to cause more chaos, or it's going to possibly give me an alliance. Slave raid. Okay. What happened over here again? Yeah, we need you to die. It would be best. League Independence War. Okay. So there's a bit of an independence war going on right now. Some fighting going on between the, what was I calling them again? The, uncivilized heathens, shall we say. They're all fighting each other once again. It's to be expected. It's to be expected. But our lands look lovely, don't they? They look lovely. But I've come down with vomiting. Very well, Mr. Maester. Maester Derek, please. You got 25 learning. If you can't help me, who can? You drink a tall glass of a rare onion. Water. Huh. For each of my meals. Okay, it seemed to work out. He knows what he's talking about. I still have the weapon as well. Why am I... What? Why am I not using this? Use Ravenheart. Don't use this. This is a dagger. The Ravenheart's much better. No one wants to buy. But we did lose the vomiting. So that, again, shows he knows what he's talking about. That Maester's a good Maester. He knows what he's doing. How am I talking of that? What are my sons doing? Whilst clearing out the ruined library in Lanquoyi, some scholars have found some old scrolls that they thought you should see. They speak of Jogos Nine Moonsingers and its virtues. They are a fine piece of writing indeed. Well, burn the false words. This man's writings is convincing. Would he be convinced? Or would he stick to his own thoughts? Well, he's patient. He's willing to wait. He's humble, so I think that means he'd be more open. If you're more humble, you're willing to listen to someone else's ideas, I would guess. Cruel. Cruel might not say cruel and patient might not necessarily affect his opinion. But cruel, you might say, means if he was more stubborn, he'd definitely burn them. He'd be fine with that. And just. That you might say means he wouldn't burn them necessarily, but then again, I'd say either one. It doesn't necessarily go either direction, but I think maybe the humble means he more likes to listen, so he starts to read, and he finds it convincing. This one I kind of feels like he didn't even read them, he's just like, burn them! How dare they speak of false things? This is ridiculous. And he would just burn them, just like get rid of them, doesn't even look at them. But the man's writings... It might be, you know, because he actually read it and the person was convincing to him. And I think the humble, he actually might be convinced. So we're actually going to go for that, even though I just converted all the lands. This guy, Parry, he's found these documents in the ruins, and they've actually convinced him. He's gone, you know what, my family were wrong. The Moonsingers were correct. A nomadic band of Jogosnais commanded by a Jat. Okay, but that's not me. Women may own temple holdings. Their levies are... Vassals do not mind if their levies are raised. Up to 20 lovers. Slaves or captives as concubines. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just trying to think, actually, when it comes to our laws. I actually can't do anything about any laws right now. Do we need to change anything about the thing? No, we don't, do we? There's nothing weird with that. But now we change that. You know, my religion is now wrong. Only this one is right. So we need to now reconvert all these people. Even though they were actually gods of Nagai before, not Moonsingers. Apart from this one. So technically I'm just... I would have had to reconvert them anyway. But here we go. So we need a new... He's a Moonsinger. I mean, he's not. Can he still convert? I don't know. Okay, we're going to get him to convert then. Okay, go here. So things have changed in our lands now. This is going to be interesting. I could see his turn to rebellion. I could see his brothers turn against them. They're like, what? How dare you turn from the ways of the Redox family? We come from Westeros, the faith of the Seven. And Parry's like, no, brothers, you must see. The people of Westeros are wrong. The Moonsingers are right. You must read the book. But they won't read it. What will happen now then? We're going to see chaos in Nefer. Thanks. Parry, your father brought this place together. You brought 2 new places here, and you're about to throw it all about. But there we go. My brother-in-law has attacked with only 3,000 men. Now, he was a former slave. But he's attacking. Paul Weeson of Trader Town. 4,000 men now. I could not help overhear the stale master and courtier animated discussion. I should interfere. I settled the matter between them. They still won't speak with each other. Okay. So, weird things are going on in our lands now. It's trying to usurp my title. Make him disappear. Well, I am cruel, but I'm just. So I'd probably leave it. I'm cruel when I can be. You know, I like to see it, but our guy's just, he doesn't just put people in dungeons for no reason, just because he can. You know, if he puts someone in a dungeon, then he'd be cruel to them. That's how I see him with that sort of situation. Especially with him being humble as well. They made peace as well. Byron Redox has 2 diplomacy. 1 intrigue. So courtly stuff, really, yeah? Courtly stuff is probably what we'll be wanting of that. There you go, Byron. I should probably also choose your educator. I mean, I'm your educator right now, but I'm not sure that's actually best. No, I could convert you to my ways. My religion. Join me, my son. Leo... No, I'm looking for diplomacy. That's what I want. Good diplomacy. 16. The Maester actually might be good. 25 learning and 13 diplomacy. Not great traits, though. I think maybe the Maester. The Maester should be teaching them anyway. But yeah. Warren reports have reached you regarding your master at arms. He's been using your soldiers to extort money from the peasantry. He forfeited his office. Or I'll deal with him later. Well, I am just. My brother, maybe you forfeit... How dare you do such things? You forfeit your office, brother. How dare you? Why would you do such a thing? Chief General, then. We need a new one. He's such a good one. Loris Baratheon is a skilled fighter, but he's also blind. So I don't know if that will affect it. But let's see what he can do if he trains kids. 8%? I guess it doesn't help too much because he is blind and stuff. We've got Laurie's married to her. She's got 3 years. They could still have a baby. I mean, is he blind? Does that affect his fertility? Like he doesn't know where to put it? I don't know. They've still got... They've got the 5 years, of course. So you never know. You never know. Something could come out of that. Something could come out of those marriages. Who knows? Marwak has joined us. He's a former slave. He's a Moonsinger. So he's heard of me changing to the Moonsinger religion. He's come to join me. One of the Jogos Nai. See, they may be not heathens. They may be uncivilized, but you know, maybe their gods make a good point. Maybe their gods make a good point indeed. You can be civilized and have the correct religion. That's what I'm doing. As Belial, an able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of Nefer. Reward her. Tenga, we haven't got money. I could owe her a favor. She's my mother, after all. There you go, mother. You can have the favor. I will inherit your weak claim as well, so that would be nice. Ah, my father would hate me, probably. Our father would hate us, probably, after all we've done. How old am I? 32. Not too... she was defeated, obviously, in the Reach. We kind of expected that. We knew it was going to happen. This one was just killed. Declared liberation. A dangerous revolt has broken out in Nefer. So we do have a revolt. We do have raiders as well. This is all not good. I've only got 3,000, but I'm not getting many men from vassals because they probably don't like me right now. We need to attack them. Don't need any new commanders. We might need some new commanders. Just one more. Okay, we'll get my brother Alton. If you're not going to be the, chief general, at least you can lead the men, okay? You can at least do that, can't you, brother? Can't you? We'll get rid of these guys because they're raiding. I wasn't even paying attention. That was my own fault. Should have gone closer in. I didn't realize how far back I had the screen. That guy was defeated at Trader Town, which was not a surprise. But if he dies, that could be good for us in the line of succession. Potentially. He has 10,000 men, so he defeated him pretty easy. He had no sons. So if he cuts his head off, that could be good potentially for me. But he's still got his own 2 sons and their kids, yeah. It's still really far behind. So we defeated them. I need these guys to lose some men. Distinguish himself in battle. Sir Podin Nefer. He's a man of the Faith of the Seven. Though he's a native still. I'm going to move our men down so they can't attack me. Declare Riverman war for Sir Annan's claim on Crow's Baron. At war for Crow's Baron, of course. The Trident and the Veil always fight over Crow's Baron. It's just how it is. We did that. 3,900 men. I need them to lose men. It's the only way. Because I can't get any more men. This is costing me money having these men raised as well. So that's not good. Of the elbow. Okay, so the Ullers usurp that from them. Dangerous factions. Not looking good here. Lord Lambert for Nefer. So my own brother, Lord Lambert of Parry's land, which is currently being sieged down. He is making a faction for himself. He's a drunk. One-eyed. I guess he never got over the fact he lost his eye. Where's your eye patch gone? Where's your eye patch? Is he so drunk he doesn't wear his eye patch? I have no idea, but this could be a problem. This could be problematic. But that'll have to wait for next time, guys. Guys, yeah, that was a weird part. We've come back. The war, we kind of just gave up on. And then Parry has had some weird realizations in his later life. And he's changed a little bit personality-wise. It's not looking great. I'm going to have to say this. Parry's not looking like he's going to be the leader we'd want. But this could cause a bit of chaos here. We'll have to wait and see. And hopefully Yeti leads to its own chaos all up here as well. We need one of them to go to chaos or something to give us that opportunity that we want. Like we had with Nefer. But until that comes, we're going to have to wait and see. But guys, see you then. It's good to be back.